Last year I made a video on every single character's moveset that was in HDR. And the goal of the video is to revisit the mod and take a gander on what has changed. And oh yeah, apologies for sometimes mixing up official moves with Ultimate's moves and the actual HDR changes. I forgot Villager had a 3-hit jab and they added stuff like this. A big thing about HDR is the changes to the character select screen, the UI, the general attributes of this. It actually looks incredible for what they're actually trying to achieve. And you can see they've really taken the year to really push this stuff to its limits. The mod's visuals are actually insane now. Look at the stages. Many of them have been updated and have new looks. Even the visuals on many of the characters have been updated as well. Like here's the Mario Brothers new Firebrand attacks that I brought up last time. And I love how the momentum is maintained still in this mod when characters move off platforms. Why didn't Ultimate keep this? I don't know. Thank you, HDR. And look at just how the stage select screen looks now. Just check how the character select screen looks. It's slick. It's really starting to make its own art style for itself. But every character hasn't changed since the previous video, so don't expect that every character is going to be revisited. This is sort of like an update, just looking at the certain characters that have had the bigger amounts of changes. Also, just know this video is probably going to be outdated at some point too, because HDR releases a lot of updates all the time. The point of the video is to look at the handful of changes that have been given to the handful of characters. If you want to see every single character brought up, be sure to see the one that I made last year. Link has a new dash attack for comboing. Jigglypuff's neutral B is a brand new move. They gave Jigglypuff a mid-range projectile, which it's alright. And Bowser has a new neutral air, forward smash, and a down air for comboing. And he also has the side special from Project Plus and the P Plus Fireball. Bowser's forward smash is a clear reference to the Mario Luigi games. Pichu has a meter mechanic that actually appears on the HUD, and when fully charged it boosts one of Pichu's special moves. Pichu's neutral B goes forward instead of sticking to the stage, as you can see here. Young Link has Toon Link's up special from P Plus. I mentioned this in the last iteration, but Young Link has Bomb Chews and the rollout dash attack. Ganondorf has a lot of things that have changed. I love that his neutral B and his down tilt is a new double kick attack. Also, his up special goes much higher, but it does have no grab box. And down special goes at a different angle in the air, and jab has a new animation, and even his idle animation is changed, which is just, he's menacing now. Roy has a new back air, and essentially his whole moveset is a mix between melee and ultimate. So that's why he's a little bit on the slower side on his side special, and it's very similar to the melee iteration, while also having the dash attack, forward tilt, down tilt from melee. Game & Watch is similar to Roy. He's a mix between the ultimate and melee iterations, so things like forward air and back air are from melee. ZSS's side special sends at a different angle, and it even can be used as a KO tool when sweet spotted, and you can use it as a combo tool as well if they're kept at a closer hitbox. And I probably brought this up last time, but she has a down air that allows her to jump on characters' heads. DDD has a new down special, just look at it. And also DDD's side special is him throwing a Gordo at a different direction. For Olimar, his effects for the Pikmin when they latch onto the opponent have changed a little bit, while also having a new up tilt in there. Mega Man has been changed quite a bit since last time, and having a new 3-hit jab attack, no longer having his pellet to his jab. The pellet has been moved to his neutral B. This is similar to the Mega Man games, but now he will gain a more powerful attack if neutral B is fully charged, and this resembles his old forward smash. His new forward smash is a brand new attack, along with dash attack, forward tilt, and air. All of these have been switched around, meaning his metal blade is now his side special, again, just like the Mega Man games. Some people might not like these changes, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty big difference compared to the original iteration. Some people might like the fact that Mega Man is more lore accurate though. Now, I didn't expect to love this character, but Greninja in this build feels amazing. They changed Greninja's down special to a massively different move, which allows Greninja to place a substitute on the field, and if Greninja is near the substitute doll, he will pop out and then he can attack the opponent. I really love this change. It's actually a really genius idea. They really knocked it out of the park with Greninja's character design. He feels a lot like Melee Sheik and Ultimate Greninja just mixed together in a blender, and on top of that, they just threw a lot of genius ideas like the substitute changing. The fact that he can actually use the substitute as a tool in neutral or as a mix-up option really shows the lengths that they're thinking about characters' moves, and you can really see this with Greninja. Just think he feels great in this update. It's a really smart way to flip a move that was a really boring counter, let's be real guys, and they made it something actually a lot more interesting that I've never seen a game do. So yeah, Greninja is probably one of my mains. I don't even like Greninja that much, but yeah, I really like playing him now. And Palutena's moveset has a lot more clarity when it comes to what option the character has, as you can see on the HUD. Rob is another character that has this element 2 on his HUD, and Pac-Man has a makeover having a new up tilt, and I actually love the animation change. Down air has also been changed. Shulk also has been given a makeover. Side special is a brand new attack, and Shulk can cancel out of the move at the very end. And down smash is also brand new, and it allows him to hit on one side. Neutral B looks exactly like Monado Arts, but it actually hasn't really been changed at all. It just simply has renamed a few of the values, so that's why this looks slightly different. And Duck Hunt has a new up special that is a double hit attack, and when it doesn't go high at all, it actually allows Duck Hunt to attack out of his up special. He also has some hit detection changes in some of his moves, like his smash attacks and down special can actually choose when it can be triggered. And Daisy also got a complete makeover, no longer being a Peach clone and having a new dash attack. Tilts, forward air, down tilt, side B, and turnips replaced by carrots, and a new neutral B attack does hit on the ground and in the air, and a new up special that has a multi-hit hitbox, and many of her animations have been changed completely, like her new dash and idle animations and down taunt. She actually feels a lot more aggressive in this build. I actually think people are going to probably like this version of the character because just how different it is. Especially compared to the base Ultimate iteration, which was straight up just an Echo Fighter of Peach. And while Daisy does have multiple jumps, her float doesn't last nearly as long as Peach's, so keep that in mind. Simon has been given changes on a lot of his moves, having a new dash attack. Axe goes further and sends opponents towards Simon. He has a new down tilt, and Richter has pretty much an entirely new moveset. Here's his smash attacks, his dash attack, his jab, his tilts, his specials, and his throws. And King K. Rool has a new up air animation. I actually love it. It's just nice work on the devs really putting this together. This is a really well made animation. And Piranha Plant's alternate forms have been updated animation wise, so this was most likely done to give them more personality. I actually like it. Min Min pretty much got an updated moveset as she was heavily changed. Here's her smash attacks, her aerials, her tilts, jab, dash attack, and her grabs. And Steve has a new up smash and dash attack. Side special. A lot of Steve's moves require a significant amount of more resources. Yes, he's still nerfed. Sora has a new neutral air, down air. Characters like the Mario Brothers and Sonic still feel great, and they have improved particle effects, and you'll see that with a lot of characters' movesets, especially in the past year. They feel a lot more fluid this time around, even more than before. So I think as the years go by, HDR has shown that they have a crazy amount of passion for what this project really is. Some people might just say, oh, this is just PM, but for Smash Ultimate, when in a way, it kind of is. But I love how they're actually able to build off of characters and actually make references that are straight up just PM movesets in HDR. I like how they're able to reference classic PM movesets, but also HDR has shown that they've been able to make a lot of original movesets that feel distinct and actually have a lot of potential to them. And I think that's why HDR has been hitting the level of quality lately, especially on its character design changes, animations, stages, you name it. Sometimes I mix up parts of Ultimate with the new things that are offered in HDR, and that really shows the level of consistency that is in this mod. My favorite characters so far are currently Greninja, Robin, Rosalina, Ness, Ridley, Duck Hunt. I'm curious on how those characters will change in the future. I feel like Duck Hunt did rightfully get nerfed because he was probably one of the best characters last year in the last patch. He had amazing KO power, very little lag on his moves, and they fixed his range problem. While I also feel like Ness is slightly better than last time, I brought him up as feeling his moveset didn't function that well. I'm saying that as someone who easily has played way too much Ness in every single Smash game. I'm open to seeing how he will change in the future. While characters I didn't expect I would like were definitely Greninja and Rosalina, who was also a really good character previously, or even some characters like Robin and Ridley I really enjoy in other Smash games actually transition well to HDR because their movesets have been improved for the better. And I feel like this is a big year for HDR. You can truly see how they're going to change in the future as a mod. Anyways, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. There's a Patreon down below if you guys want to support the channel and get videos early. There's gonna be a PM remix video coming out. So yeah, definitely get on the Patreon if you want that video early. It's gonna be a big video. All right, you guys, there's a Discord down below and an Instagram. Take care. Peace out.